Hari Om, everybody. Welcome back. We'll get started with our initial prayers. Om. Om. Ganana Tva Ganapatigum Havamahe Kavin Kavinam Upamasravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspatan Shunvannutibhisi Dasadanam Prano Devi Saraswati Vajebhirvajinivati Dhinam Vityavat Om Ganeshaya Namaha Om Saraswatyai Namaha Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Shuklam Baradaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasanna Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye Vagishadya Sumanasaha Sarvarthana Mupakrame Yamnatva Kritakritya Syuhu Tam Namami Gajananam Vakratunda Mahakaya Koti Surya Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambam Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Gnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Pada Shankaram Loka Shankaram Shankaram Shankaracharya Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritav Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bedha Vibhagine Vyomavat Vyapta Dehaya Dakshina Murtaye Namaha Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Yasya Sannidhi Matrena Sarve Shishyascha Sevakaha Karmakshetre Pravartante Chinmayam Tam Namamyaham Chinmayam Tam Namamyaham. Hari Om, everybody. Get into our new text, Drg Drshya Viveka. Also wanted to let you know that some of you requested a little bit of chanting. There are 3 sections of people who attend these classes regularly. if you're interested in the chanting portion of it, I suggest Veena-ji runs a Devi group on Sunday evenings. You can join that group as well. First, about 10 to 15 minutes of the class, we will spend some time learning what we are chanting also. Okay? So that is the intent. So we will start with the Guru Stotram. Guru Namanam is the first aspect we have to learn. So with that, Akhil, if you can unmute. In this class, what I will do is to use this time to record this session so that if you're not comfortable, we will stop that and learn one shloka at a time as well to some 15-20 minutes of the class. That is not an excuse to join late to the class. I also would like everybody to participate and dedicate this whole hour to the class. Notice that some of you come late to the class after the initial prayers. The idea behind the initial prayers is to calm the mind down. So please note that and join and maintain that discipline. Okay? Akhil, if you can unmute yourself, let's get started. Akhanda Mandalakaram.
Akhanda Mandalakaram
Vyaptam Yena Characharam.
Vyaptam Yena Characharam
Tatpadam Darshitam Yena.
Tatpadam Darshitam Yena
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha
Ajnanatimirandasya
Ajnanatimirandhasya
Jnananjanashalakaya
Jnananjanashalakaya
Chakshurunmilitam Yena
Chakshurunmilitam Yena
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha
Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu
Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu
Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha
Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha
Gurureva Param Brahma
Gurureva Param Brahma
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha
Stavaram Jangamam Vyaptam
Tavaram Jangamam Vyaptam
Yatkinchit Sacharacharam
Yatkinchit Sacharacharam
Tatpadam Darshitam Yena
Tatpadam Darshitam Yena
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha
Chinmayam Vyapiyat Sarvam
Chinmayam Vyapiyat Sarvam
Trailokyam Sacharacharam
Trailokyam Sacharacharam
Tatpadam Darshitam Yena
Tatpadam Darshitam Yena
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Stop here on Guru Stotram. We will go to the next one. As you know, April, Sri Ramanavami is coming, and we will start with the Nama Ramayanam. When we chant this, it is as good as doing the Parayana of the entire Ramayana. Today, we will just do the Balakanda. Akhil? Shuddha Brahma Parat Pararam
Shuddha Brahma Parat Pararam
Kalatmaka Parameshwara Ram
Kalatmaka Parameshwara Ram
Sheshatalpa Sukha Nidrita Ram
Sheshatalpa Sukha Nidrita Ram
Brahmadyamara Prarthita Ram
Brahmadyamara Prathita Ram
Chandakirana Kula Mandana Ram
Chandakirana Kula Mandana Ram
Srimad Dasharathanandana Ram
Srimad Dasharathanandana Ram
Kausalya Sukhavardhana Ram
Kausalya Sukhavardhana Ram
Vishwamitra Priyadana Ram
Vishwamitra Priyadhana Ram
Ghoratataka Ghataka Ram
Ghoratataka Ghataka Ram
Marichadini Pataka Ram
Marichadini Pataka Ram
Kaushika Mukha Samrakshaka Ram
Kaushika Makha Samrakshaka Ram
Apologize. One more time. Kaushika Maka Samrakshaka Ram
Kaushika Makha Samrakshaka Ram
Srimadahalyodharaka Ram
Srimadahalyodharaka Ram
Gautama Muni Sampujita Ram
Gautama Muni Sampujita Ram
Sura Muni Varagana Samstuta Ram
Sura Munivaragana Samstuta Ram
Navika Dhavika Mrudupada Ram
Navika Dhavika Mridupada Ram
Mithilapura Janamohaka Ram
Mithilapura Jana Mohaka Ram
Videha Manasa Ranjaka Ram
Videha Manasa Ranjaka Ram
Chambaka Karmuka Bhanjaka Ram
Triambaka Karmuka Bhanjaka Ram
Sitarpita Varamalika Ram
Sitarpita Varamalikaram
Krutavaivahika Kautukaram
Krutavaivahika Kautukaram
Bhargavadarpa Vinashakaram
Bhargavadarpa Vinashakaram
Srimadayodhya Palakaram
Srimadayodhya Palakaram
Ram Ram Jaya Raja Ram.
Ram Ram Jaya Raja Ram.
Ram Ram Jaya Sita Ram.
Ram Ram Jaya Sita Ram.
Ram Ram Jaya Raja Ram.
Ram Ram Jaya Raja Ram.
Ram Ram Jaya Sita Ram.
Ram Ram Jaya Sita Ram.
Thank you, Akhil. सियावर रामचंद्र की जय.
Jai.
We will continue with the Ayodhya Kanda next week. So now we will start with our Vedanta portion of the class. So here, so welcome back again, everybody, to our Vedanta portion of the class. We are starting a new Prakarana Grantha called Drg Drshya Viveka. You already know the definition of the Prakarana Grantha, meaning the author takes up a topic from the Shastra and analyzes it. Drg Drshya Viveka has three words. We have studied few texts already as a group. And if you do not have this text already, please go to Chinmaya Publications and you can order it online. This is commentary by our Pujya Guruji, Swami Tejomayanandaji. So when we studied Tattva Bodha, which gave us an overview of the entire Vedanta Shastra, along with definitions. And you have also been through the 15 modules of Adhyatma Prakasha series, where I made a humble attempt to simplify Vedanta. It has a combination of our Pujya Gurudev's timeless classic of, Kindle life, self-unfoldment, Hindu culture, all the texts combined, where it gave you a little bit of overview of the entire Vedanta. Then we studied Bhaja Govindam by Bhagavan Shankaracharya Ji, which taught us how to see the defects in the world. Develop Pratipaksha Bhavana. Then we studied Atma Bodha, which gave us many Vedantic concepts through many illustrations and examples. Then we saw Sadhana Panchakam, 40 steps, Sopana to realization. In our latest text, we saw Upadesha Sara from Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi Ji. He laid out different paths similar to Bhagavad Gita, Karma Marga, Bhakti Marga, Gnana Marga, how Ahankara should be questioned and negated. We will also study a text from Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya ji called Viveka Chudamani, which gives us an elaboration on Vedanta, a big canvas. See, whenever we board an aircraft for our journey, the first thing they show is how to wear the seat belt, how to wear a mask, where are the exits. Similarly, in Vedanta, Prasthanatrayi. What are they? The Upanishads, the Shruti Prasthana, Bhagavad Gita, Smruti Prasthana, and the Brahma Sutra, Nyaya Prasthana. What they do? They reveal these exits from this samsara, an enlightened exit. During the emergency, even the lights come on in the aircraft. Same way, this is an enlightened exit. And they also teach us how to unmask ourselves. Remove all our false notions, our false identities. For example, a Upanishadic mantra, Atmava Are Drashtavyah Shrotavyah Mantavyah Nidityasitavyah. In order for me to realize my true nature, one may ask, why should I realize my true nature? There are many people living in this world. Three broad categories. There are those who are blissfully ignorant of the truth. Agnani. Then there are those who are striving and wanting to know the truth. Jignasu. Because there is a burning desire that there is something beyond. He is a mumukshu. He has examined the world. He has realized the temporariness of the world, the impermanence of these worldly pursuits. He has understood that the happiness he is seeking in the objects outside, in the world, is a futile exercise. The desire to know Atma is very strong in this person. He has approached a Shrotriya Brahmanishta Guru And this thought is expressed in the Mundaka Upanishad 1.2.12. Parikshya lokan karmachitan brahmanah nirvedamayan nastya krutah krutena tadvignanartham sagurumevabhigachet samitparni shrotriyam brahmanishtham. So there is the Gnani who knows the truth. See, all the three that I mentioned, the Agnani, the ignorant one, the Jignasu, the seeker, and the Gnani, the realized one, all view this world differently. Same world, but they view it differently. See, there are many parents in our group right now who have teenage children. You tell them anything, they ask you, is that for real? Is that for real? Only a teenage parent would know what I'm talking about. Because I used to teach teenage children in Balavihar for many years. And I used to wonder what a profound question they always ask. Only a Jignasu who wants to know the truth inquires. He does the vichara on what? On the nature of the truth. He or she wants to know. Like that anchor on one of those YouTube channels in India, he says, the nation wants to know. Like that, he or she wants to know what the nature of Atma. Atma va are drashtavyah, shrotavyah, mantavyah, nidityasitavyah. So he will start Shravanam for avarana nivrutti, for removal of his ignorance. Mananam, to remove the doubts, sandeha, that this world is unreal. Then to remove the habitual tendencies and erroneous notions, he does nididhyasanam. Viparita bhavana, removal. So that is where this text, like Drg Drshya Viveka, comes in. It has 31 verses. In some places, it is believed that the text also has 46 verses. But our Pujya Guruji has indicated 31. That gives us the entire message in those. It is also known by the name Vakya Sudha, because the text reveals the nature of the Mahavakya, the nectar of the Mahavakya, Tat Tvam Asi, that thou art. You are that. Revealing the identity of the individual Jiva and Brahman. So out of the 31 verses we are going to study, the first 12 shlokas are Tvam Pada Vichara. 13 to 21 are Tat Pada Vichara. We just chanted the Guru Stotram. Tat Padam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. 13 to 21 indicates the Tat Pada Vichara, Asi Pada Vichara, the Aikya. Shlokas 22 to 30 are meditative verses indicating the Savikalpa Samadhi and Nirvikalpa Samadhi. I hope that helps. But there is a difference of opinion regarding the authorship of this text. That is for the scholars to debate, not for us seekers. Many say that this is the work of Swami Vidyaranyaji based on the style of his writing from his famous text called Panchadashi, which we are going to study as well at some point. Some say it is written by his brother, Sayanacharya, all of them were great people, Mahatmas. He wrote the Bhashya, Sayanacharya wrote the Bhashyas on all the 4 Vedas, known as the Sayana Bhashya. I found this nice article by our Pujya Gurudev on Panchadashi, published by our Chinmaya Mission archives on our Chinmaya International Foundation website. If you need to know more about the life story of Vidyaranyaji, I strongly recommend you read that article. He was also a Pitadipati, head of the Sringeri Matha, where many of the scholars have come of Advaita Vedanta. And anyway, all of the Pitadipatis of the Sringeri Matha are known as Shankaracharya. So our assumption, if it is written by Shankaracharya, it is a correct one. So for our purpose as seekers, in my point of view, it is humbling to know that they have created such masterpieces, but they don't even care to put their name on their works. Such is the level of humility that they have exhibited. As I mentioned before, Drg Drshya Viveka has 3 words, commonly translated as the discrimination between the seer and the seen typology. This discrimination in this text generally refers to the separation of the seer and the seen, the real and the unreal. See, we apply this kind of viveka every day. In order to apply viveka, it comes from the word which, meaning to separate. The English word which can also be applied. Which route should I take? I hope you got my little play of words between Sanskrit and English there. Because Kathopanishad says, Shreyascha preyascha manushyametaha tau samparitya vivinakti dhiraha Shreyo hi dhiro bhi preyaso brunite preyo mando yoga kshemad brunite. This Kathopanishad mantra says the wise one, the dhira, differentiates between the path of the good from the path of the pleasant. Path of the pleasant is the easy one to take. Majority of people choose that path. This is the Shreya Preya Viveka. See, in order to separate, two things are necessary. Should appear to be combined. We do this every day to a varying degree. At the body level, we say, should I eat rice or should I eat chapati? So, as it goes from grosser to subtler, this kind of separation gets more and more difficult. We are generally aware of good versus bad, right versus wrong on a moral scale. Why us? Even animals exhibit this instinctive viveka to a great extent. Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji, in his Adhyasa Bhashya, illustrates this beautifully. See, if you show a cow a bunch of green, juicy grass with love, it comes towards you. If you hold a stick, it runs away from you. So the purpose of Drg Drshya Viveka is to know our own true nature. Vedanta says that is the only way our sorrow ends. That is the only way my finitude ends, my limitedness ends. A lot of times, what happens? Our mind does not even allow us to go through this discipline. a structured inquiry, because it knows when you turn the inquiry towards the source, the drashta, it is the destruction of the mind. We saw this in Upadeshasara. Ahamayam kuto bhavati chinvatah aipatatyaham nija vicharanam ahaminashabha jahamahantaya spurati hrutsvayam paramapurna sat. It does not allow even to attend the Vedanta classes. Even if you attend, it'll distract you with all sorts of mundane excuses. Sleep, alasya. And even it says to you, oh boy, these are impractical. In this day and age, does not work. This is the beautiful play rendered by Miss Maya and company. As seekers, we should not fall for this. Here in this text, we will elevate ourselves in that guided inquiry. Today, we will just chant the first verse as we enter the text. We will see the detailed logic. Next week. Rupam drushyam lochanam druk tadrushyam draktumanasam drusyadhi vrittaya sakshi druge vanatu drushyate. Om Sarve bhavantu sukhinah Sarve santu niramayah Sarve bhadrani pashyantu ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. May all be healthy. May all be happy. May all see auspiciousness. May none suffer. Om, peace, peace, peace. With that, I'll open it up for our